Hello everybody, thank you for checking out my video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first in a new series of how-to videos and other types of videos that I'm putting in a much more organized format, concise, to the point, and I hope to be very practical and useful. So this one is 5 tips for how to book gigs. Before we go any further, like the video and comment on the video. Let me know what you think. It will help me get more viewers. Just subscribe and share as well. So let's move on with these 5 tips. The first tip is to make friends. This might sound kind of like a conceited tip, and if you are only making friends so that you can get gigs, then that's pretty conceited behavior, so not recommended. Having friends makes booking gigs 1,000 times easier. Lots of venues will book based on their relationship with other people in a community or in the industry. Most venues that have any kind of reputation and that have been around for any length of time will have been working to develop their relationships, and they'll already have a lot of people that are their go-to people that they trust. And because they've already had to go through a lot of hell to get to that point in time where they can more consistently book people that they're happy with. So those people that have the relationships already built with the venues sometimes may be easier to access, or maybe easier to get their attention than the actual venue. And so if you just go about your business like going to open mics, to meet musicians in your area, if you go to different music shows, you will meet people and you will make friends, and they will have ideas for you. Not only will they be able to refer you to venues that they have relationships with, they will also be able to recommend venues if they have more of an understanding of the area. The second one, know the venues. If you are going out taking a cold approach where you just call places and you email places, or you walk in with a guitar and show them, strut your stuff, it will help you a lot to do research about the venues before you contact them, before you walk in the door. If you understand who you are and what service you have to offer, what style you offer, and what the venue is looking for, what kind of entertainment they're looking for, then you will be able to prioritize venues that make a lot more sense for your style of music, and you won't be wasting your time and you won't be wasting the venue's time. If you've studied and researched about the venue, then when you make your approach and you send an email or you communicate with the venue owner or the booking agent, it will be evident in the way that you communicate that you've already invested time learning about the venue. That will help earn you respect with the person that you're talking to, because they will appreciate that you are trying to avoid wasting their time. Going forward in that relationship, if they know that you're a kind of person that tries to not waste other people's time, that's something they will appreciate about you. The business is about so much more than the music. The business is like any other business. There are fundamental aspects of business that need to be taken care of, and relationships are paramount in any business. If you are putting time in to know the venue, this will help you to book the gig. Number 3 is understanding who you're talking to. So you could say this is similar to the one before it, but I'm thinking about this in a particular context. I've put a lot of time in calling venues and having somebody pick up the phone who is a waiter or a bartender. They've clearly been conditioned to try to get musicians off the phone. Understanding who you're talking to is important, because if somebody picks up the phone and they answer your call, and it's very clear that the moment they hear that you're a musician looking for gigs, they want to get you off the phone. It's very easy to internally go to a place of frustration with this person because they are disrespecting you. They're not listening. They're not appreciating that you are a competent musician. If that happens, you need to be understanding of the position that person is in and speak to them with understanding. And that is the only way that I see through that obstacle towards getting the gig. It's not gonna work every time, but if you get frustrated, that is almost certainly not gonna work at all. This person is being like that for a reason, and the reason very likely is because they've suffered the abuse of lots of musicians that are unprofessional, that don't offer a good service, that don't show up on time, that show up drunk or try to drink too many drinks from the bar tab, that aren't upholding a sort of baseline professional standard. These are people that the venues have to deal with. They don't just get jaded for no reason. If you can show that you understand that and your understanding of them, that'll give you a better chance to book the gig. Number 4 is play the numbers. I think in a big way, it's a numbers game. If you don't have those relationships and that network already built, you just got to put out as many. You have to be relentless with your efforts to book gigs. Tap into your social network and whatever relationships you have developed anywhere and ask people to help you out. The more that you put those opportunities into existence, the more chances you're giving yourself for actually getting response. And you're also going to be practicing, so that whole time that you're doing that, you're going to get better and better and better. You're going to learn a lot about the venues that are out there. You're going to learn a lot of information, and that's going to help you to be more effective the more that you do it. And you're going to develop more skills in communication and understanding how that booking process goes, and what people are looking for, so that you know how to communicate that you've got it. Number 5 is to be prepared. And so this could fit into a number of those different tips that I've listed. The way that I'm thinking about this one is to have a website, have content online, a song list, put the practice in so that you really are ready for a gig, and you can put out 3 hours or 4 hours with 15-minute breaks in between. That's standard. Try to think about ways that I can make myself a more attractive option. If you've got somebody that becomes interested in booking you, they are probably going to want to see a website or see YouTube videos. So good quality content that has good audio and good video, and having a place where people can go to find it that's well organized, easy to navigate, and making sure that you have access to, or that you own, the equipment that you need to pull off a gig wherever it might be. So those are my 5 tips. If they're helpful to you, again, like and share and subscribe and comment. Thanks for checking out my video, and I'll see you in the next one.